Good evening, I'm Jim Zirin, and this is The Digital Age. Tonight's show is about the Roma, the Gypsy tribes which inhabit Central Europe. The Roma, or Gypsies, immediately evoke images of dark-haired, beautiful women, exotic music, and colorful costumes. Check out this clip from a 1988 Yugoslav movie entitled The Time of the Gypsies. A happy people. But today, unfortunately, the Roma in Europe find themselves the victims of discrimination, deportation, and even deadly violence. Human rights organizations, such as Human Rights First, are working feverishly in order to save the Roma from a very sad fate. And they are using the internet to help them in accomplishing their purpose.
I think on one hand you have to sort of see that there are, dire conditions, socioeconomic, and then the specific stereotyping and scapegoating of the Romas.
The Roma were regarded as a socially degraded stratum, in quotes, and there were forced sterilizations of women.
Yes, and
pretty horrible stuff.
Pretty horrible stuff, and to this day there's still some horrible stuff. For example, in the Czech Republic, notably, you're speaking about the Czech Republic, the European Court of Human Rights is currently establishing if the Czech Republic has violated international standards on desegregation of Roma children from schools in the Czech Republic. And
why have they been the objects of such hatred and persecution throughout the centuries?
Why is there negative stereotyping? Why do people always want to find a scapegoat? Why, when people search for a better life and are not necessarily well understood, they are deemed as being those who grab the opportunities of the locals? It's very tough, and there are many stereotypes to break down. The Hungarians, felt that this was really a huge deal, a huge problem to deal with, and so they were interviewing over 200 witnesses. They checked more than 1 million phone calls and information that concerned more than 1.5 million cars in their investigations. They examined illegal use of weapons by 30 different people, and they concluded that they needed the assistance of the FBI. And so they asked the FBI to actually help them in this investigation. And finally, some suspects were caught, and the trial should be starting quite soon, hopefully. And we, at Human Rights First, are calling for an open, public trial where there can be a real debate about anti-Roma stereotyping, about violence and hate crimes against Roma, and we hope that this will be able to lead a genuine, good public debate on why this racist violence should stop.